right, pretty close, pretty close.
Procession.
Like a funeral.
Hey, Phoenix, turn your mics off.
All right. Hi, everyone. Yeah, nice. I'm a librarian, which is why I'm so awkward. It's like my personality chose my career. Ditto. I work for a large public library system. I recently had to tell HR that I was doing comedy, and they're like, we don't care. I was like, fair. They're like, just don't say where you work, ever. And I was like, all right. Can I say that it's in Boston? And they were like, yeah, that should be fine. I was like, can I say it's the largest public library system? And they were like, yeah, that also seems fine. I was like, people are gonna know it's Boston Public Library. Also, you guys are never gonna come to a single one of my shows, so I think I'm safe. And they're like, you are safe. So, I work at Boston Public Library, guys. Thank you so much. I work at libraries, it's great, because that's all I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, I went to school for 6 years to get my master's degree in Google searches, so I'm doing it. Thank you for paying your taxes. That is how my salary works. Yeah, I sit at a desk that says reference, then I wait for you to ask me a question, and then I Google the answer. So that is what librarians do. It's great. In September, I got the best reference question I've ever received in my career, my short 6-year career. This woman called on the phone and said her son in the 4th grade had to write a paper about koala bears, and could I do all the research? I was like, 4th grade, what? He has to do a research paper? Can't you just check out a single book and plagiarize the whole thing? And she was like, no. So I pulled up Wikipedia, because I was like, this is the information she deserves. It's not a reliable source, so if you are in school, don't use it. So I just read all the information off of Wikipedia, what color koala bears are, what they eat, where they live, just like all the really basic information. But as I scrolled through the page, down at the bottom, I saw it said, 90% of koala bears have chlamydia. And I was like, she also deserves this information. Yeah. I was pumped to share it with her. I was just like, whoa, did you know 90% of koala bears have chlamydia? Isn't that amazing? And then there was just silence on the phone. And I was like, you know what that means? And then there was just more silence. And I was like, I guess that means 10% of koala bears are fucking losers. Then she was really verbal. She had a lot to say after that. She's like, I want to talk to your boss. And I was like, I am the boss. Which was a lie, but I still work there, so whatever, it doesn't matter. The library is like really awful about marketing itself, which I'm sure you guys are aware of because you're alive. And so this is like a new thing, a new promotion that's come out of the library recently, although I do remember it like 20 years ago also. But so there's a flyer, and it says on the front, "Do you squirt?" And I was like, what? You can't put that on a flyer and put it in the children's room? That's totally inappropriate, right? It's also written in the font where it's like drippy. And I was like, what? That's the ugliest font also. It's like a marketing person was like, what is a word that is vaguely sexual, but also for children? I know, squirt. So it says, do you squirt? And then you're supposed to turn it over the flyer, and then on the other side it says, silent, quiet, uninterrupted reading time. And then at the bottom in large block letters, that does not match the front, says, come squirt with us at the library. I just imagine some parents dropping off their kids at the library and they're like, you go squirt over there. Go learn to squirt at the library. I'll be over here. It's a real thing. One more thing. Let's see, I grew up in like a really rural part of Western New York. And so my sister and I really wanted a horse growing up, which I think is kind of like a normal thing for like little, like females, maybe males, I don't know, I've never done one, but, so we asked for a horse every day, and every day our parents were like, no, because they think they hated us, but I'm not sure, I have no proof, but my mom was like, you can get like a little animal, like a dog or a cat, like a ferret, something you keep in a cage, but not a horse. It's like much too much to take care of a horse. So my sister, as a compromise, was like, how about horseback riding lessons? My mom was like, that's a good compromise. All right, horseback riding lessons. Kate, do you also want that? And I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a better compromise. So my sister and mom would go every day to the stables, 3 p.m. My sister would have horseback riding lessons, and I was like the weird older sister that would go with them and collect hay. Then after enough time passed, I had enough hay, so I didn't need to go with them anymore. I spread the hay out in my sister's room. And then I was like, I know what I want for my end of the compromise. I want my mom to buy this special shampoo called Mane and Tail, and I want my sister to use it when she comes back from horseback riding lessons. And then I want to wait by the door, carrot slices, apples, little cubes of sugar, and I want to hold it in my hand like really flat, and I want my sister to eat it out of my hand with her big horse chompers, and I want to hold my hand like really flat so her teeth don't like destroy me, right? And sometimes I would like rub my forehead on her forehead, and I would be like, you're my Jessie girl. And she would like gallop and whinny around the house. It was amazing. I convinced my sister to be my horse. It was the best time of my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? But devastating when she broke her leg.